I want to introduce you to the latest version of our app. The FlavorBurst app here now has a screen on it that will allow you to more quickly enter in your selections. And basically, you can define what type of serving or servings you want to use. Right now we have 2 of them. We have cone and cup, but you can choose up to 5. You can also choose up to 5 different serving sizes for each of the serving types. To keep it simple, we've just selected 3 options total, which is probably very similar to what you would actually see in a normal environment. This screen is not meant to be used for self-serve. It might be a little confusing for a general user, but for somebody who needs quick entry, this quick dispense screen will be very useful. So basically, if you didn't want to dispense flavors, you would simply select the column that you want for the size, and it'll gray out the other columns. If you make a mistake, you say, oh, I don't want small, I want medium, or if the customer changes his mind, you can just do that, or you can quickly change back and forth. Once you've selected the size, you can also select the type of flavors you want, and you'll see that the flavors will shrink a little bit just to indicate that they've been selected. And of course, you can deselect them. If you have deselected everything, and it'll still dispense for the length of time that a medium serving will dispense here, unless you deselect it. Now, it automatically deselected itself. It's got a timer on there that deselects. Right now, it deselects at 10 seconds, but you can customize that however you want to customize it. So if that was selected and you decided, well, I don't want that, you can deselect it. Another way to do it is if you were to select a serving size and then the flavors, and decide the customer would decide, well, maybe I want that in a cup. Well, you can just copy it over, and everything just copies over very cleanly. Another way to do this, well, let's first clear the selections here. A quick way to clear it. Another way to do it is instead of selecting your size and or your serving size first, you can simply go straight into the flavors to really reduce the amount of touches that you really need to do on the touch panel. So I'll go ahead and activate this, and it should activate these pumps. Okay, so you can see that we actually, in this case here, didn't have the pumps connected to the mint. We have a limited number of pumps here that we're actually using. All right, so, and again, it timed out and it cleared the selections. Another thing you can do is you can simply choose the flavor from the flavor list. Just choose whatever you want right there, and it automatically defaults to the smallest or the first serving size. Then you can just simply copy it over where you want to put it, and then you can start the dispensing sequence at this point. We'll clear the selections. If you want to flush the spout out with water, just hit the button. After a certain length of time, and that can be defined however long you want it to be, it will stop. Another nice little feature here is that if you've defined recipes ahead of time to even further increase or decrease the amount of time that it takes to make a serving, you can hit the predefined recipe, and you can see I've entered 2 of them here. We got chocolate mint and banana split. I'll just hit banana split here because it's the larger one, and you can see that it self-populated all the flavors there. Okay, so that's a brief overview of this new quick dispense screen. We hope to have this out in a few days.